all my faithful subscribers and viewers of these videos. My name is Elena Stefanova, and in this channel I have created, I intend to upload videos in English and German covering all the levels of the European frame. I graduated English philology at University of Plovdiv, and before that I studied at a German language high school. I strongly believe that a language should be learned firstly with its sounds, then its letters, and then the grammar, because the knowledge of grammar is actually the most important thing. Now, in this video, we are going to encounter the vowel sounds in English. So, let's start. Sound and spelling. In English, there are two types of vowel sounds. One of the types is the type of the short vowels, and the other type is the long vowels. And of course, they're different in pronunciation and spelling. The first vowel sound I'll start with is I. I. It's rather short. It is spelled in three different versions. The first one, when you hear it in the middle of a word, it is spelled with the letter I, as in slip, fill, his, right, slip, fill, his. Well, when it appears at the end of a one-syllable short word, it is spelled with the letter E, as in he, me, she, etc. When the word is two or more syllable and you hear the sound E, you never spell it with I or with E. You normally put the letter Y at the end, as in pochi, pochi, or study, study. You never spell it like this, right? It is only the sound that you hear. Good. Well, here is its long version. You've also often seen in dictionaries these columns. When you see them after a sound in a transcription in a dictionary, you should make the sound a little bit longer. While this is E in slip, this is going to be E, as in sleep, sleep. You see? Have you noticed the difference? Okay, the long E is never spelled with the letter I. It could be spelled most frequently. You can encounter it in these two letters, double E, as in sleep, feel, meet, or see. E appears mostly in action words, in verbs. Okay, then the next version is EA. It is also pronounced, these two letters are also pronounced as the long E sound, as in meat, meat, yummy, or eat, eat, or see, with the waves. Good. In 34% of the words, you can meet the long E spelled in these two letters I-E, as in grief, grief, or believe, I believe. And very rarely, after the word see, letters can be reversed in the long E. And you're going to hear the long E sound like this. Receive, and it should be spelled E-I instead of I-E because the letter C is coming before this sound. Okay, let's do a little exercise so it will enable me understand how you have perceived the difference between E, slip, and E, sleep. Good. I'm going to pronounce one of the two, and you're going to, try to spell the missing part of these words. Okay. Bin. Bin. As something, we take something and trash it in. Bin. Will it be the short E or the long one? What do you think? Well, I guess you've already written this E-I because it is the short E sound you hear in this word. Bin, as a trash bin, a waste basket. Or bean. Bean. Well, bean. Here, it is the long E. It could be like that. Or it could be like, or my favorite food is beans, but it is here like this, like I've been in China, right? Okay? How will you spell the short E sound here? Be. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be an astronaut. It should be like this because it is a short, one-syllable word. And in short words, when you hear the sound E at the end, it is spelled with the letter E. Okay? Or this is be, like I want to be. How about this one? Be. Bee. Zzz. It's like an insect that can sting you or that can produce honey out of flowers. It is a bee. Here it is the long sound you hear. And in the last word, baby, baby. At the end you hear the short E, right? Baby. How will you spell the short E in this case? Will it be like this or like this? How many syllables are there in the word you hear? Baby. Of course, it is a two-syllable word, and since it is a two-syllable word, you put Y at the end. And this is the sound E, as in baby. Another short sound is the sound E in English, and it is reproduced by the letter E when it comes in the middle of the word, or in any cases, as in bed. You know, bed, where you go to sleep, right? Bed. Or bet, like I bet, I bet. Or end, end. This is the end of the lesson. You shouldn't worry if you don't know some of the words or most of the words. It is a lesson teaching you in pronunciation. That is what is the purpose of this lesson, okay? Good. So, bed, bet, and it is very important in English how to pronounce the consonant sounds. Bed and bet. There is a difference, and since there is a difference, you should be very, very careful. Okay. A very common sound in the English words is the sound ah. It is something between ah and eh, and it is actually pronounced eh with the little twist of your tongue. It could be heard clearly in words, as in fat, hat, and fat, fat, or hat, or and. I like tea and coffee. Right. Another sound you cannot be comfortable with at first is this one, which is between the a and sound. It isn't it isn't a either. It is something like a very, very short a. It can be spelled with the letter U, as in hot or but. I like coffee, but I don't like tea. Right, it's hot and but. More frequently, it can be met with this letter O, represented by it, or OU in the brackets, as in tongue, up to here, because these three letters are pronounced like G, tongue, or enough. This is the short A sound, and when GH appear at the end of the word, these two letters are pronounced as in enough. Okay? There is, of course, a long version of the sound A, like ah, ah. It normally comes before the letter A. Since we never strongly pronounce this sound in English, we just make the preceding vowel a little bit longer. Ba or fa. Right, good. Then, when you see this in a transcription or in a dictionary, you should be aware that it is the sound O, O, a very short O, as in hot. What have I written here? Pot, or solve the problem. Solve. You see how short it is. Good. And there is a long O as well, and it is never spelled with the letter O actually. It could appear in a word as the letter A, especially when the letter L is following, in words like bowl, small, mall. I like shopping in the mall. Or it can appear with these two letters A-U, as in audit. You know, a word related to accountants, audit. Or daughter. You can hear the sound in the middle, daughter. It should be spelled like this. Or Austria, Austria, or why not Australia? It is written with A-U, and you know A-U is always read as the long O. Good. Then the U sound, U, a very short U, written with the letter U in most of the words, the majority of words actually. Full, full, full. My cup is full of coffee. Or put. Okay, put. And there is a long sound written with double O. You can notice the difference between pool and pool. Pool, as in swimming pool, or just a big puddle. Pool. And of course, boots as types of of shoes we normally wear in winter, boots. Good. Here comes the sound which is written like this in transcriptions, or you can see it like this in a dictionary. Well, the sound is normally written with ER, since R isn't pronounced. And you can try to spell after me, to pronounce after me the words f or h. You see, the is very short. F, h. The long normally appears in with these two letters, IR, like first, girl, or bird. This was our lesson with the vowel sounds. You can practice them. My advice is to practice them standing in front of a mirror and, mastering the pronunciation. It's not quite a bit of a challenge for some people, but since it is important if you want to fully master a language. So, this was the video today. I'm wishing you a lovely day.